So what happens when it all runs out?
He's so funny.
No one knows the time or date,
3, 2, 1.
but there is an emerging consensus.
He was such a
As
show.
demand grows, supply will
You
dwindle.
should you belong
Till
on
one day,
stage.
crude oil will disappear as a
You should
primary
live on
natural
stage.
resource.
I should live on stage.
Yeah.
And we'd better start to prepare.
Like in the
If
spotlight,
you look at
singing.
this objectively,
You
you
know,
realize
crowds
that
of
this is
like
a
millions of
tremendous
people
resource
just
that perhaps
sitting
it's
in the
not been
stands
utilized
listening to you
properly.
sing.
We depended on it, assuming that it will last forever. And
It's starting
these
to look
are
better.
finite
Cool.
resources; they never last forever.
It's lightening up.
We're developing alternatives for almost every one of oil's fractions. And renewable energy supplies are on the move.
It's coming out slowly.
Wind power, for example, now supplies 1% of America's energy needs, echoing oil's own early history. And it doesn't stop there. This driveway is paved not with traditional asphalt, but a bio-asphalt garnered from
Stubborn, you
sugarcane.
know?
Uh-huh.
And while most synthetic motor oil still contains petroleum, the cost of fully synthesizing lubricants continues to drop. Virgin Atlantic Airlines recently flew the first jetliner powered, in part,
Gross.
by a jet fuel created from
Hey, we got one person watching us. Hi. She's doing a facial on me.
photovoltaic solar
Free
cells
facial.
like those atop this FedEx
Yeah.
truck not only offer power today, but may well fuel the cars of tomorrow.
Well, we're concentrating on the others.
Mm-hmm.
And plastics that were once made from crude are now predominantly made from oil-based yet cleaner-burning natural gas. Plastics can also be made from corn and other crops. But new supplies of energy and feedstocks aren't the
Does
only
it say
area of
this?
research and invention.
No.
Now, can
Just
these
says it's
alternative energy
one
sources
person.
make
Well,
up for,
Oh, there's no pretty
you
people
know,
watching.
the declining
You
use
watched
of
how long we
oil
are.
and gas or coal? That's a question that
I have over 1,000 subscribers. And
On the
anytime I
side of demand,
go live,
on the
nobody
other
ever
hand,
wants to
you
watch
can
me.
make things a lot more
But
efficient.
when I
so that
upload a
you can
video, I'm
increase
playing the
the demand.
piano.
And that's where
That's when I
recycling
get
becomes an
views.
issue.
And that's when I get subscribers.
Attacking demand by recycling what already exists is a familiar strategy in thousands of communities across the country. Look no further
No,
than
don't do it up
plastic
there.
bottles, which
No.
regenerate
No.
into more than 20 million pounds of plastic every
Okay.
year.
I just thought that.
The challenge, however, is not in simple
It's
plastics
something
like
here.
bottles, but more
No,
complicated
don't do my
products
forehead.
like TVs or computers,
Because I have mold and
which
stuff.
contain many different
Oh.
kinds of
Yeah.
plastics, all fused
Wow.
together. Until recently, the only answer was landfill. Enter the new science of recovery.
A huge market is developing around recovering it. There are lots of folks out there hungry for plastics that can be recycled, but we've got to get them out of our trash. That's what we have to figure out ways to do. Not just because we're more environmentally conscious, but because
Nobody's
plastic
watching us
itself
on YouTube.
has gone up in value.